Even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Nice Guy Gamer and this is WWE 2K20 MyCareer Mode episode 13. As I think we're going to start the feud between the Iconics versus Mickie James and Casey Rogers. Because the last episode we had the ladder match between The Miz and Roberts and the mixed tag between...
You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
So the Big Show's the general manager of SmackDown Live. Last episode we defeated Von Rusev with Robert Jackson and Casey Rogers in a mixed tag match. It looks like we're going for the women's tag team titles.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts, the Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law, one of my favorites. Now, law 2.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old. Get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before. So what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3. Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickey James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickey James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner. As in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
Stringing together some big moves here.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later.
Picture perfect drop kick. She ducks out of the way there.
Oh, again! Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft before ultimately joining WWE.
Producing a trampling.
6, 7.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best friend, Lance Storm, and that's one of the reasons why Peyton is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training.
Saw that one coming. Oh, step up enziguri. She scurries out of there. She's in full control now. She's starting to tire a little.
She's taking on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
Great display of strength with the suplex. Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael. What a cutter!
Full Nelson applied. Look out here. Up the old Oscar. Knife edge chop.
Billy Kay's on the attack now.
She's taking a beating here.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
Wow! Oh, heavy duty right hand. Look at this. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. And again, yet another counter. Lost in the corner right now. Gets the tag.
Just tag again.
Targeting the back. Very effective. Out on the apron. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
Sticky it.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep.
Just like she envisioned. X marks the spot on that one.
Two.
Maybe not. The breakup. Nice right hand.
Goes to me.
Oh, that's the impact.
And it's Billy Kay showing some agility.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point will change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
Failed on the tag attempt. She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Oh no.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
A back suplex. Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the partner in here is absolutely vital.
Almost just a little bit further.
Come on now, almost there. Don't give up now.
Picture perfect drop kick. Nelson applied. Will it be?
Here's together.
Kick out of two. That was a very near fall. I'm having a hard time believing that one. Oh, a painful stretch here.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no. Back suplex on the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
This could be it.
Oh, it's not going to be
One more
pretty.
time. How much pain, boys?
Go to sleep, GTS.
Night-night.
Being back up to her feet.
Straight punch. She's forced on the cover here.
They're together. 1, 2. And Casey Rogers and Mickie James picks up the victory.
Here are your winners.
So we defeat the tag team champions. So I think this is going to lead to the Iconics versus Rogers and James for the titles.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Okay, I'm going to end this video. What you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Leave a like, share, subscribe, favorite, and we will see all of you guys at Super Showdown.